Hi, so the most important thing that a teacher can give to a student is actually nonverbal. And I'm not only talking about spiritual teachers or consciousness teachers. I'm talking about any teacher whatsoever. It could be a surfing teacher, a piano teacher, a motorbike teacher, anything. And that's because if the teacher has gone through what they are teaching, if they've actually experienced it, then their mere presence radiates, transfers through osmosis to the student. Now, I'm not saying that's the only thing you need. You also need verbal instruction. You also need action of your own. But the presence of the teacher makes learning more quick. And that's the reason I prefer doing live coaching to coaching on Zoom. Because on Zoom, through all the electronic interference and the distance, the teacher's presence doesn't transfer quite as well. But for now, my word of the day is that whatever you learn, whatever subject you learn, be it playing the guitar or even IT for that matter, it's always better to be at the place where there's not only a teacher, but if possible, even other students doing the same thing. Because if you have a bunch of other students doing the same thing, there's a group vibe, a group momentum that carries you as well. But even if you don't have the group momentum, at the very least, you should have the physical presence of the teacher that you're learning from. That is, if you're interested in learning and experiencing a skill more quickly. You see, I talk a lot on my videos because that's what people expect. They think that the verbal instruction is what it's all about. They wouldn't understand it if I just stay silent on my videos and stare. However, the silent moment is an opportunity for such transfer, such osmosis. Learning beyond words. Getting to know a person's vibration. I've shared this story that I once had a tennis partner. We met once a week. This tennis partner was Chinese, couldn't speak a word of English, and I don't speak a word of Chinese. And the only exchange we really had were text messages of play tennis and what time. Other than that, it was all just fun. Maybe even more fun because there was no mind involved. Without language, there's no mind involved. Then it's only by osmosis that our friendship increased. So after about 2 years of playing every week, we had a good friendship and felt a strong connection, even though we knew nothing about each other. Because what can you learn through words? You can only learn what a person presents themselves as. My job is this, I do this and that, so what? What is the essence of a person, the being of a person? And that's what we got to know without words. Words were not necessary, and we still had a lot of fun. There was an energy transfer there. In fact, without words, you intuitively pick up who a person is more quickly. That's why you pay attention to the first few seconds before a person starts speaking, and you get their essence. You get who they are.